You've all figured out probably by now that the realistic mode in WoT Blitz is a lot of fun. So let's get straight into it, show some games and discuss why this mode in WoT Blitz is currently the best fun in the game. Yes, welcome back ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe to the channel. My name is martindoggerwotb and I make videos that will hopefully help you improve your gameplay in WoT Blitz. Videos in a slightly noob-free fashion. And today we're gonna talk about the realistic mode, one of the big features that came to the game in update 6.0. And as Wargaming stated, you are immersing yourself into the chaos of realistic battles. Forget the markers and the light bulb. To hell with armor highlighting. A true tanker will find the enemy on their own and gets the soft spot to deliver a shell. No excuses, no mercy. Prove yourselves to be the coolest fighter among the ranks. Oh yeah. But is it worth all the talking? Is this indeed a good mode? Well, I think it's a truckload of fun, really big bunkers fun, because you don't have the luxury of the of the hit skins. You can't really see which tank you have to point at and where you can penetrate him. I'm currently viewing this replay, as you can see, without my minimap on. And there's also this thing about the realistic mode that RNG is gone when it comes to damage. You don't have the RNG that rolls around saying, right, you can do 460 with a shell, but let's make it a low roll. You're gonna do 400, etc. And then you leave an enemy on, say, 10 hit points. This gun on the VK100 01B, it does 460 alpha, and that means that I will always do 460 alpha. It's realistic mode, so tanks are still heavy, and Bossy will explode if he gets bumped into me. No need to shoot him, he will just explode. And the reason why this mode, in my opinion at least, is quite much fun is the fact that skill gets rewarded again. Camping also gets rewarded, but as soon as you are behind a line of sight from the enemy, you are unspotted. There are a few little thingies between the realistic battles that hadn't been really talked through. Markers above the enemy vehicles are displayed only when the enemy falls into the aiming circle. And yeah, if you're shot, then it kind of stays. Allies can also see the markers above an enemy vehicle when it's been hit or rammed, or when the destroy objective command has been given. You kind of light up like a Christmas tree if you are spotted. And this guy, you see, I'm looking at him, and Touch at the moment has the advantage of, well, being able to lock onto a tank even if it is behind cover. So that in a way is fun and good. I think, oh, that shot misses, that's unfortunate. But yeah, you can see what I'm doing here. I got 420 health left. I would have probably pulled forward, but 420, if he panned that SU-101, he would have killed me. Victory shot, better finished, we've won this one. I'm not going to show you all the details, it doesn't really matter in terms of kills, because you don't get medals. If you do 7 kills on realistic battles, you won't get a Resenia's Heroes medal. I have a replay saved from Unbelievabot, one of my clanmates from EMRS clan. If you want to see that one, please drop a note below in the comments. I can put it into a Resenia Heroes video anytime. But tanks that do well in this mode are the tanks that rely on either armor, VK101B, KV5, oh god, that's so troll, KV4 as well. The tanks that have trollish armor, those tanks thrive in the realistic mode, because people can't just look at you and then figure out, right, if I shoot him here then I will penetrate. This mode is more or less, I think, also a good training mode, because it does not have armor highlighting, and well, against a challenge you don't really need it. Your enemy shot will penetrate, maybe even HE, that's why I'm swapping. Can I shoot him through the turret? No, I haven't got adrenaline. He is right, he is on the cliff. What you gonna do when a challenger is on a cliff and you are in a T-54 lightweight? You're gonna ram him like a mother boss and boom! Yeah! That is tasty. So really worth it. Look at that. I've lost half my health, but I don't care. I've rammed him off the cliff. And well, we're 3 tanks down already. And all these games are in supremacy mode, but that, the Lorraine 4TT, well, that's quite an easy, he's a big weapon, it's quite an easy shot for an SU-152. And an SU-152 will always do 640 alpha if it penetrates. And against the Lorraine, no problem whatsoever. Even HE, whoa, 960. That is a good thing about the realistic battles. It is not so much a good thing if you have camping TDs, because TDs, as long as they stay there and don't really move, they can be really hard to see. And you can see I'm dropping down over here because I was not sure what was going to happen. And I'm figuring here they have captured D. Odds are they are going to try and capture C. And they are. So I know where some of their tanks are. There's a tank going down as well over there. I want to go towards B, get another cap sorted. We are good on cap points. They have killed another tank. Is there another tank? C cap is not contested. Right, nothing there. What is happening? What isn't happening? My team is losing health. Oh, they're taking a target. Hello, T-34-2. Can I shoot you? Take a look what's going to happen. Trying to shoot him. Trying to find a shot. Not available. Oh, hello, IS-5. He drove straight in front of me and I didn't see him because I was in sniper mode, and I can shoot him once and that one is going in, I think. Yeah, and I'm going to ram in, which might be a bit stupid, but I was hoping that I would track him in front of the SU-152, but not going to happen. I can shoot him there. Right, come on, Tiger 2, please finish off. Please finish off. Yes, is he going to finish off? There's another tank close to me. Where is he? Where is he? He's there. There's a marker. He shot me from over there. Oh, that's a Tiger 2. I could pan him if I had shot his lower plate, but I didn't. And now I have to worry because the T-34-2 is behind me as well. And this, sorry, in my opinion, is the big fun of this realistic mode. Skill and experience and knowing the maps, yada yada, etc. That all gets rewarded. I could nearly shoot that tiger. You can't see it on this replay, but that marker icon was still there. Oh, hello, T-34-2. You can see if they are spotted and behind cover, then touch will hover over them. And did I mention yet that if it penetrates, it does standard damage always? I get 30 on this one, so it was probably splash. But I did a nice 350 roll straight through the side of the tank. And I'm unspotted now. I can shoot the tiger, and then the Tiger 2 finishes off. Here we go. What this game, and so much worth it, ramming the Challenger off the cliff. It's also rewarding to play tanks that you don't feel too comfortable in just grinding, because you do get XP and credits for free in the realistic mode. I've been playing the VK4502B a bit. I've been playing this tank a bit, the Type 61, and I'm figuring, right, our T49 has managed to capture A. Ooh, that's 710. That's a lot. That has... he's down. He's down already, 710 on one shot. That has to be the Conway. He is somewhere around over there. I'm not going in over there. I'm busting my tracks, which is stupid. Haven't lost anything in terms of HP. So I'm going to roll around. I can see there's a tank at B. And remember, line of sight matters. I am unspotted. I'm not pointing at him. I'm just going to drive by, shoot him once. There we go. Track him in place. 350, 400 shot. There are tanks on top. I'll probably get shot again. I'm getting shot at the ass. Right, move away. Shoot him again. Then get behind the other T-54. And I'm going to reset my camo over here. And there's an RU-251 somewhere around our spawn. Or is the T26E4? No, that's the T26E4 on top, 225 shot up my ass. That has to be the RU. And if you remember, yeah, there it is, the pausing is down. If you remember the fact that tanks are not shown on the minimap, you can sometimes see your team sitting somewhere and then you think, right, what's going to happen? Will they be able to support me? Well, the Porsche probably missed the memo on the fact that the RU was rolling around like a murder buzzer. And I've completely missed the fact here, look at me, I'm gonna get shot again. But look at the Alpha, 310. I completely missed that. Completely. I was thinking, I have to get out of here. There's a convoy, have to get out, have to get away from the convoy before he shoots me. And I completely missed the fact that the WZ 111-1-4 was shooting with, I think this, is it a stock gun? Yeah, it has to be a stock gun, stockish gun. He kills the T-54, I can put one more shot into the convoy, and I've been keeping attention to him shooting. He hasn't got the derpy gun, he's got the 120mm gun. He misses here, I poke over it, shoot him, and he's not happy. And don't worry, we've had a chat after the game. It's all settled. He was raging a bit because, I don't know, reasons, apparently. And yeah, that's settled. Don't go. It will unsub from your channel. Troll. Thanks, mate. Alling good. Yes, over there. Love a bit of banter and trolling and joking. So yeah. But do you remember I missed the fact that this guy shoots for 310 alpha? Because I can miss him here and he can miss me as well. It's only slightly noob free. But here I'm thinking, right, look, I'm looking at my hit points. I got 565. I can take the hit from him. And I still miss the fact that he is doing 310. I'm dead! And here it dawns on me that this tank does not 400 alpha per shot. He does... he does 310. Oh, that was such a stupid move. Such a stupid move. Anyways, as you can see, and I'm stating it here as well, this is a fun mode. Stats won't suffer. You do grind XP and credits, and I think that's my main gripe with the mode, even if your stats won't suffer. I mean you do get XP and credits, so you do get some of the rewards that you get from normal battles, but your statistics won't suffer. So you will be able to grind tanks in the realistic mode as you have been able to do in mad games, which is all fun and good because your stats won't suffer anyway. But what also happens is that you get people in the game that, and let's put it mildly here, could be described as the less skilled players. And if you're playing a mode like realistic or mad games or whatever, it's not much of a problem because your stats won't suffer, etc. But it will also give people a false understanding of the game. They might start thinking, if they say, let's say they've been able to get up to tier 5 really quickly and they are completely oblivious and ignorant to the news. They don't read all this stuff, etc. And then they start playing after realistic mode. They start playing regular battles again, and suddenly they get spotted. Or they are not able to spot tanks at a certain range, because in the regular battles you do have view range and camo. And you do have icons on the minimap. And in realistic you don't, and they might not be able to tell the difference and they might lose interest in the game. I think realistic mode is, even if it's a bit of a marketing ploy, obviously by Wargame, it is also a skill-based mode. Because you need to know about lines of sight, about hold down, etc. What positions in the map are really strong, what positions in the map are not that strong. You have to know stuff like that. Otherwise you won't be able to play things like realistic mode to the fullest. In my opinion, at least. And if players start playing this mode a lot, and they will start to grind tanks quickly because they are doing their X2s and they're grabbing combat XP boosters, and they grind tanks like the Challenger or the French Light Line, and they progress from tier 5 up to 6 and 7 and then maybe 8 and maybe even 9 if they are really determined to get up the tiers as quickly as possible. And you do have players that are determined to go up the tiers as quickly as possible because that is part of the game. Well, then you get players in the higher tiers that have not figured out the dynamics of the game. Yes, they will be able to flank properly because, well, you learn to flank in this mode. You do learn to constantly reset your angles of attack. You don't just keep shooting tanks in the front because you will bounce. But they might also lose track of the fact that you have RNG in the game, etc. They might not figure out yet that you can kill low health tanks with an HE splash like I'm going to do here on this Challenger. And they might be puzzled if things like that happen. And in that light, realistic mode might, well, not be a really good mode. Am I being too negative here? Just leave a comment if you think I'm too negative. If you think I'm too positive, if people get skill from this, do comment on the video as well. Love to hear what you feel about realistic mode. I know there's a few people on Discord who despise it, who really don't like this mode. I like it because it is, for me, it kind of feels like the +2, -2 matchmaking of Blitz in the beginning, which I quite liked actually. And I can understand why people don't want to go back to that. And well, Blitz is as it is. +2, -2, I don't think it will ever come back. But this mode, it has a lot of the traits that the +2, -2 did have. So yeah, I quite like it. I really like to play it. Anyways, leave your thoughts as well. Is realistic mode fun? Should it be kept in the game forever? Or should it be like a week per month? Something like that? Monthly? Bi-monthly? I do hope it makes a return. Like Mad Games, I do feel it will make a return. But for now, this is my take on realistic mode. Big fun. Great way to grind your tanks. So if you are looking at tanks that you don't really want to play in the other mode, in the encounter, do play it. But please, people, don't keep grinding it up to tier 7 and 8 and forget and not realize the dynamics of proper, normal gameplay in World of Tanks Blitz. That's it for today, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. My name is Martin Dogger. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Cheers and happy tanking!